gamers, GamingWithMelkor here, bringing you another Clash Royale deck spotlight video, guys. This is a brand new deck that you've never seen me use before, and it's a deck that I'm having immense fun with. That was suggested to me by none other than Tom himself from Clash of Clans, the Blood Crows. So guys, the deck that we're going to be using today consists of the Golem, the Lumberjack, the Baby Dragon, the Mega Minion, the Skellies, the Lightning Spell, the Log, and the Elixir Collector. So guys, if you're new here and you've not already done so, why not do me a big favour and smash that subscribe button for amazing Clash Royale and Clash of Clans content every single day. So guys, let's have a look at how this deck has been performing. As you can see, there is countless victories in there. There is a smattering of defeats as well. But more than anything else, this deck has been very, very positive. So we're going to kick it off here, and we're going to watch this first battle here. Let's say guys, I am very new to using this deck. I don't use the lightning card very often. I don't use the Lumberjack very often. I never use the Skellies, and I cannot remember the last time I used the Elixir Collector. So this type of deck is completely different for me. So guys, as you can see, our opponent is coming at us with his own Lumberjack, followed by the Balloon. Now, I did use the lightning there. Probably not the best of moves. As you can see, our opponent was able to do some significant damage, including that fireball, taking that tower all the way down to 4-3-7. So a very poor start from myself there, but I'm not too worried at this point because at the end of the day, I'm still learning the new deck, and I know how to win this match. So we're going to start our first big push with the Golem in the back here. All the time our Elixir is going to be building back up, waiting to see how our opponent is going to counter us. And he counters us with the Witch and the Furnace. So we drop the Baby Dragon in the back to support that Golem there, and hopefully take out all these troops. And we're also sending in the Mega Minion because we want to get this Furnace down as quickly as possible. Now our opponent comes at us with his own Minion. And luckily for us, our Minion is going to take his out just in time. But our opponent does then drop, unfortunately, that Valkyrie there to slow down our attack. But as you can see guys, we are punishing him now, and we're doing some significant damage to his tower, and we are absolutely decimating it, taking it all the way down to 195 with that very first push. So we're not going to waste the Elixir Collector here. We're going to drop the Golem in front here to distract that Witch, and then we're going to take it out. So we're going to continue our push down this right hand side, and we send in the Baby to take out that Furnace. Our opponent drops down his Mega Minion. Unfortunately, I dropped down my Mega Minion just a fraction too late, which means it is going to be destroyed. But the Baby Dragon is going to take that out before concentrating its actions on the Witch, while our Golem does take out that first tower. So we're going to let our Elixir build up, and then we are going to counter down this opposite side. We are sending in the Lumberjack. Our opponent does send his own Lumberjack, and due to that, we are going to lose ours, but our tower is going to take it out. So we now send in the Golem. Now, I could have gone for the 3 crowns here, but I much prefer the 2 here, and to see how our opponent actually does. So we have the Baby Dragon and the Mega Minion. And now the Golem coming down this left-hand side. We know we're going to lose this tower, expecting to lose this tower, so that's fine by me. So I'm lining all them down there. I think that's a very good lining for me, since there was a card I never used. But our opponent again counters with that dastardly Valkyrie. So we're sending the Baby Dragon to take out the Mega Minion and the Valkyrie there. All the time the Golem is going in on that tower, and his explosion takes it out with 3 seconds on the clock, dastardly leaving 666 health on our second tower for a very solid 2-1 victory. Woo, I tell you something guys, this deck is enjoyable and it is intense. So the next one here is going to be a 3-1 victory going against a Mine Balloon deck, which has the Knight in there. As you see guys, the Knight is a card that I never ever use, which I'm sure you are already fully aware of. So we do have the Elixir Collector in hand and nothing else really here to start with. So the Elixir Collector is going to go down at the back. But no, our opponent counters with the Miner, so we drop our Minion down because we don't want to lose too much damage. And now we're going to place that Collector on the field and wait to see how our opponent is going to counter that. So he drops his own knight in the back. Now as you can see, he drops his Electro Wizard, which is a fantastic counter to the Mega Minion. And he's now going with a very, very big push down this left hand side with the knight, the skellies and the Electro Wizard. Now we do take out that knight, and now we're going to take out the Electro Wizard as well. Now we are slightly behind in the Elixir race, but that's fine because we're going to start our push now with the Golem in the back. Now the miner is going to do a bit of damage, so we drop those skellies just to mitigate that somewhat. And now we're going to drop down our own Mega Minion to try and mitigate the damage from that balloon on our tower, which we are just about able to do. So at this point, guys, we are slightly behind, but we know we're going to push in. So we are going to drop in the baby dragon to help take out that golem, to help support that golem. And we also send in the lumberjack to take out that knight. Now our opponent does send in the miner as a counter there, which is very well done. But that then does rage up that golem as well as that baby dragon. And we utilise that lightning spell there as well to take that out. Our opponent does fireball, but not enough to stop us destroying that first tower within a minute and a half left on the clock. So at this point, guys, we are just continuing to build that elixir, and we're going to continue to push for the 3 crowns here. So we're going to drop down that Elixir Collector again on that backfield. Let's get as much elixir going as we can to wait to see what our opponent does. Our opponent comes at us with the balloon and the goblins, the skeletons. The zap spell there allowed him to get 1 hit off on that tower, but it is only 1 hit. The balloon though taking it down to 6, 5, 7. So we're going to start our push now for the final time and hopefully finish off our opponent. He does drop down his knight and his Electro Wizard and his miner, and the miner is going to destroy that pump, but that's fine. We're in extra time in the last minutes of the game and we are performing very well on the elixir. Our opponent does fireball, but that's not enough to take out all of our troops there. So we are now pushing down this left hand side. We have got a multitude of troops here, and look at all this elixir. So we have the double golem, and we now have the Mega Minion as well. So we know we're going to lose this tower, that's fine. We're lightning all of those troops here, and then we are continuing our push here onto the tower. We have 2 golems, 2 Mega Minions as well, and we are hopefully going to take this tower very, very quickly. We have now the baby dragon as well. Our opponent does try and fireball that, but to no avail. We take the tower just like that for a solid 3-1 victory. Now we are just going to replay one last replay here, guys, before we call it a day on this video, and it's another 2-1 victory against an opponent who uses the battle ram and the witch combined with the tornado. This was a very fun 2-1 victory here, guys. The opponent did have some slightly lower level cards than ourselves, but nonetheless it was an entertaining battle. So our opponent drops those in, and then he drops in the log spell to support. Luckily we had no ground troops there, so we have the Mega Minion and the Baby Dragon stopping the damage at 1702 on that tower. So our opponent is looking in a very good position, and he drops down the Executioner, but we utilise the lightning spell there to good effect, damaging the tower and taking out that Executioner there, allowing the Mega Minion to take that tower all the way down to 642 health. I'm still getting used to using the lightning spell, guys. It's all about timing, and at 6 elixir as well, yes, it does a lot of damage, and yes, it targets 3 troops, but trying to time it right is so hard for me when it's a card I'm not used to playing. So we decided to get the Elixir Collector down on the field of play, allowing us to give us a bit of a headway there with the elixir here. Our opponents are coming at us with the witch. Now I do have the log on standby here, and I also have the Mega Minion and not the Executioner, the you guessed it, yes, the Lumberjack. Now unfortunately our opponent is going to counter both these troops here, I'm afraid, with a tornado, but that's fine, that's no problem. We wasn't going to do too much damage on that tower anyway, and this is going to allow us to come another Elixir Collector in the back here. Let's get as much elixir flowing as humanly possible. So all the time this is going on, our opponent is starting to panic, thinking, oh my god, look at all the elixir coming at me. And then he sends down the log, which obviously does impact on that Lumberjack. So I'm not too worried. So now we have the Baby Dragon and we have the Lumberjack coming in. And we also send in the Mega Minion. Now our opponent does send in the Witch, but I utilise the lightning to take out that Witch again. allowing both the Baby Dragon and the Mega Minion to take out that tower for a solid 1-0 lead. Now we're going to push down the opposite side here. We know we're going to lose this tower. I'm fine with losing that tower. So I did drop the Skeletons, but our opponent did counter that. So I dropped down the Lumberjack as well as a counter, just to try and mitigate the damage on that tower while we rebuild Elixir. Our opponent is going to come at us with the Witch and the Executioner. That's fine. I have the Golem up in front, and I'm going to get a second Golem down on the field as well. We're just going to ignore that battle ram. We are going to lose that tower no matter what. That's fine. But we have the Baby Dragon, we have the 2 Golems, and we have that lightning spell as well. We are now going to push to take this second tower. We send in the Lumberjack, we send in the Baby Dragons, we send in the Mega Minion. The whole point here is to decimate that tower just like this, all the way down with 9 seconds on the clock. Our opponent's never going to be able to push to defeat us. So here we go, Golem down in front, game over. Well played to our opponent there. So guys, that is the deck, a simply amazing deck that is so fun in Challenge Arena as well. And that deck, guys, consists of the Golem, the Lumberjack, the Baby Dragon, the Mega Minion, the Skeletons, the Lightning, the Log Spell, and the Elixir Collector. So guys, that's it from me. If you've not subscribed already, do me a favour and smash that subscribe button. If you've not hit that like button as well, do me an even bigger favour and smash that like button as well. And I'll see you gamers in the next video. Take